We're going to begin ceremonially, okay? So get ready. Here it goes. A new improvement every time. Okay. As you know, this is class number 6 out of 10. And we started with an overview. And then the elements, starting with the most dense. So earth, water, fire, air was last time, was air. And this time is space. And the next one will be consciousness. And then there's still 3 more classes after that, which go into various levels of nirvana, I suppose. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where they go. Okay, be sure you can extend your arms. Very good. So let's begin with our standing posture. So this will probably, at this stage of the day, because we've been doing a lot of things, we've been busy, we've been moving around, it may take a few breaths for us to relax into this posture. So it's sort of a gradual out breath. It's not a rigid, now I'm in the posture. It's okay. With these first deep breaths, just really feeling the out breath and feeling the relaxation of the muscles with the out breath. And then as our muscles slowly relax, let go, we find ourselves occupying this posture. Okay? So we just arrive at it, or we allow it to fill us. And it's going to look a little different for each person, but just at the bottom, just checking your feet, that the whole foot is in contact with the earth. Knees are a little soft. There's a little bit of flexibility in the hips here. The belly is completely relaxed. And then with the out breath, the shoulders just drop down a little bit. So with the out breath, so we feel the chest fills up and we kind of rise up. And then with the out breath, then we sink just a little bit. Okay, there's a movement that we can do that actually embodies this. And so it's just so in breath, out breath. In breath, we rise up. Out breath, we sink. Okay, very good. And then just let the arms be still. And we may want to check that our chin is tucked in a little bit so that we open up the cervical spine here at the back of the neck. And sometimes I do this so we can check the shoulders. So just in breath, just lift the shoulders way up and then drop them down. So we're just sort of gradually finding our way into this relaxed and upright posture. And so just going through the elements, so the earth element is the weight of the body on the feet, the body itself, the presence of the physical body is the presence of the earth. The body is composed entirely of the earth. And then we can just touch into the liquidity, the water in the body, in the mouth, the eyes, the organs. And then noticing the heat. The body is warm. It's radiating heat. Okay. And then air, so wind, the breath. Notice the breath filling and emptying, coming in and going out. Into the space of the lungs. The lungs fill up and they relax, and there's this space. And there's a space through the body where our food moves from the mouth, and through the body there's space. And there's space around the body. And just sensing the coolness of the air on the skin. Around the front and the sides, and particularly behind us. So aware that there's this space behind us. All around there's space. And then, bringing in the next element of consciousness, noticing the space in the mind. And what the Buddha means by this is that the mind is spacious. Like the blue sky, the mind is boundless and spacious. And into the space of the mind, there can appear objects of mind, thoughts, dreams, emotions, that appear in the space of the mind from nowhere and linger and then vanish into the space of the mind. So, Kaz Tanahashi refers to this as boundlessness. Boundlessness. Space without boundary. And so just as we're aware of standing in this posture, we can be aware of the space in the mind and aware of objects of mind that arise and pass away. And that awareness is our consciousness. Okay? Okay. Very good, very good. Go ahead and relax, break your stance, loosen up. And let's go into, so embracing the middle dantian. Okay, so touching heaven, touching earth. So first we need to check our posture, that we're upright. We're not leaning forward or left or right. Tuck the chin a little and feel this alignment, and then imagine a line of light from the center of the earth up through the body, out the top of the head, infinitely into the universe. This is our vertical axis. And then expand that into sort of this column of light that surrounds the whole body from the center of the earth all the way up. And the hands are sort of resting on it. Okay? So first, we want to reinforce this sense of touching heaven, touching earth. So dipping the knees, come up. We'll send one hand up and one hand down, and the palms are facing each other at the center line of the body. You can just sort of check. And we're actually stretching here. We're stretching and pointing down, and we're stretching and pointing up. And we're feeling that. The fingers are pointing and directing our attention. So we direct our attention down the body, down into the earth. And then we can move our eyes up, and then looking up, direct the attention up, 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 infinitely up. Okay, touching heaven, touching earth. You can imagine your arms are very, very, very long. Okay, good. Now, sink down again, bring the hands back. So we're combining heaven and earth in the heart. Okay, and now, extend, extend, extend. So from the heart, we're extending out horizontally and out and through the fingers and connecting with all that is, with the manifest realm, this world. Extend the attention far beyond your fingers and in all directions. Okay, very good. And now we bring all of that back. And now repeat the first one, but switch the hands so the other hand goes up. Extend, extend, stretch. When the visualization catches up and you're way, way up and way, way down, just hold that a moment, and then we bring that together. And then out. Good. Okay, at your own pace, with your breath, and you can do this very slowly. Just be aware of your breathing. And then move with the breath. Very good. Okay, just to give the visualization a little time, we can hold. There are 3 postures here. You can just hold for a few breaths and relax. We're still extending, but the shoulders are relaxed. Okay, and send out and feel, you're feeling your way in the dark. You're feeling through your fingertips, left and right, also front and back and all around. Like a dandelion that's gone to seed, sort of puffs out, extend. Okay, very, very good. Now come back. And just relax. And then remember the vertical here, this column. Very good. And now extend. Your eyes can be looking up or looking down or neutral. So my teacher, Chudni Lin, says you're with the upper hand, you're reaching beyond the edge of the universe. That's how long your reach is. And then down into the core of the earth. So this is yin is the earth, and yan is up. And then we'll bring these together. So this is the Taiji symbol. The yin and yang are in dynamic relationship. And then out. Good. And then at your own pace. So what we're doing is we're reaching into the space around the body. And we're filling that space with our attention, with our consciousness. So we're moving our consciousness beyond just this mind and this body, up into the universe, down into the earth, and into this boundless connection with all that is. Okay, very good. Let's just do a couple more. Okay, good, very good. Now we've established sort of our space, our personal space around us, okay? And then when you're ready, we'll go into the Taiji movement of wave hands through clouds. So whatever hand is on top, we're going to move that direction. We're going to turn, switch the hands, and turn again. Switch the hands. So we're inhabiting this space around the body. So the clouds are air and water. Those are the two previous elements. And we're making the body, the physical body, somewhat porous. So it doesn't exactly end at the skin. We're inhabiting this space. This movement can be very free and alive. Just be mindful of your breath. So earth is the body, water is the body moving in a fluid motion. The body is warm. We're moving through the air, we're breathing the air. And we're very much aware of the space around the body. And the still part of this is that even though we're turning, we're still keeping that vertical posture. We're not leaning over. There's a stillness here, which is the vertical posture. Okay, now you can make this big. Expand the space. And remember, it's behind you. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, let's reduce the movement little by little. So cloud hands is a meditation posture also. Just relax and to drop into this and feel or imagine a connection between the palms. Okay, very good. Okay. So drop the hands. So let's start, turn to your left and sort of lift the shoulder and let it down. Lift the other shoulder. Good. Sort of make a circle with the shoulder. Good. Okay. And now I'm going to make this bigger. Still lifting that one shoulder. And flip the palms. Very nice. Very flowing. And turn the body. Shift the weight. Good. This is called turning the body to look at the moon. So at the very top, you imagine the full moon between your hands. Very free, very big, very spacious. Good. Okay. Good. Let's reduce the movement. All right, and let's reinforce that verticality. So in breath and out breath. You can, if you want to, you can widen your stance a little and really sort of sit down with this downward one. If you want that to be more of a workout. Good. And up to the heart. And then out. In breath. Out breath. If you do Tai Chi, this is the movement of push. All right, and come back to cloud hands. Good. This time we'll move the lower hand. So we're going to move in the direction of the upper hand first, and then send it out. And then reverse the hands. Wind up. Send them out. Come back. Send it out. Good. Both directions. The lower hand as well. This is diagonal flying. Big, spacious moves. Good. Okay, one more on each side. It's a good opportunity to notice your heartbeat. Okay. We're just going to briefly touch into some of the other standing meditation postures. So this is standing one, basic standing. Good. Next one, so dipping the knees. So in breath. So embracing the moon. The full moon is described as sort of a circle, and the crescent moon with the fingers. So this is also embracing the tree, if you like. The fingertips are all pointing toward each other. And since our hands are in front of us, it tends to tip us forward. So you're going to need to sit back. Just relax your hips and sort of sit down just a little bit to counteract the leverage of the hands. So this is the second standing meditation posture. Okay, and dipping the knees again. So the next one, we'll make you can sort of look through this triangle, and then you bring that opposite the middle of the forehead. At first you can touch your fingers just to find it if you want to, but it's done without touching. And this is called window to the moon. And so poetically, the moon is a symbol of awakened mind or awakened heart. And the moon is between the hands, full moon, and the moonlight is streaming in through this opening of the hands and into the head and down through the whole body. A window to the moon. Okay, very good. And next one, dipping the knees again. This is window to the stars, and you move the hands so they're above the crown of the head. Palms are facing up. And here we're connecting to or bringing down the light of the stars, coming down through the palms of the hands and down into the head, into the brain. And this is where we can use the breath practices from last time. So when we breathe in the light of the stars, breathe it down through the head, down into the heart. We breathe out, we breathe it from the heart, down through the body and out into the earth. So we're breathing in from above, breathing out down below. So viewed from above, this is sort of like a fountain. So it's coming in from all directions, down through the body, and then spreading out down into the earth, and then coming back again around the body. So the body, in a sense, is empty. There's this column through which the attention to the light is moving all around. Okay, and so this is a position for space. Okay, let's take a couple more breaths. So dipping the knees, we'll go back into the fifth position. And so this again, this is earth. The palms are facing down. And we always finish reconnecting down to the earth element. And maybe just notice sensations in your hands or in the body, the warmth or tingling, the presence of life force energy. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and take our seat. And again, if you want to do the Taoist mudra, it's 2 fingers touching the thumb, or any hand position is fine. And let's just check again that our posture is upright. Drop the chin a little bit. So every time we practiced breathing the stars, and this is particularly the antidote to materialism. So we all know we're living in a very, very individualistic and materialistic culture where we very much focus on objects. And there's some naturalness to it. Naturally, animals focus on objects when they're looking around, so that's natural. But there's a grasping with humans. And breathing the stars is the antidote for that, or one of them. This is where we bring our attention to our breath. That means we feel it. And then we add consciousness to the sensation. So with the in-breath, we imagine breathing in light from all around the body, breathing it in through the pores of the skin and lighting up the body. And breathing out, we breathe the light out in all directions, creating this field around the body, and then repeat. And see if you can make that out breath send the light out even farther, a little farther each time. And don't forget behind your body. Very good. And while we're doing this practice, let's keep in mind the vertical, touching heaven, touching earth, that this is the consistent, upright verticality. The body is connecting boundlessness and form. So this vertical alignment took nature and evolution billions of years to come up with this. The upright human. And the Taoists say that the human is the combination of heaven and earth, of boundlessness and form, of yin and yang, and dynamic dance. Of in-breath and out-breath. Of light and darkness. Stillness and movement. And now engaging our sense of touch, feel the light penetrate the body through the pores of the skin, coming in and going out in all directions. We're imagining it and actually sensing it. And the bounds of the body actually expand a little bit with the out-breath. The body is not separate from the field around it, from the heat that it's radiating. And let the body get very big. Till there's just an awareness of the body. The body's vastly expanded. The consciousness is present. It's not trapped in the body. It's free. Look at all of this happening from above, or behind, or any other perspective. Consciousness expands with the body and with the breath. Okay, very good. Now we'll combine all of this with the next movement. We'll do seated tree and spring. So just start with pointing down, and then in breath, point to the center line of the body. Breathe normally. This is earth, human, heaven. Good, good, good. Up, up, up. And then out in all directions. And let's hold this posture for a moment. In Buddhism, there's the teaching of the Net of Indra, which is this vast network that connects everything to everything else. Like a net, and where the strands cross, there's a diamond at each one. And each diamond reflects every other diamond in the entire net. And with the next out breath, send our attention out from the heart and out the fingers and out all around and touching into the Net of Indra, connected to all that is. Each one of us a diamond in the net. The net is continually expanding and changing. And we're connected to it all. Very good. Let the hands come down. And back to your meditation posture. And now just reconnect to the Net of Indra with our attention, with the out breath. And the most important move is a very small smile. Because everything is here. There's nothing missing. And we know there's suffering in the world, and there always has been. We're aware of it. But in this moment, just in this moment, we're one with all that is. And that's what causes the smile to bloom. Okay, very good. And with the next in-breath, let's bring our hands to the lower dantian in the middle, just right on the body. Reconfirming our deep physicality. The lower one connected to the earth and the ancestors. The upper one connected out to the Net of Indra. And this is where I thank you so much for your practice and your presence. Everything you do affects everything else. And then as you're ready, begin the toe wiggling and moving a little bit. just bring some ease to your body. So this is more than using the body and the mind to inhabit these various expanded states of consciousness. It definitely is that, but it's more than that. It's bringing that expanded sense of connection into our daily life, particularly when things are challenging. That's the true completion of the practice. Okay? And it's a lifetime of work, lifetimes of work. Not work, but development, I should say. Because that feeling that we can get with that letting go and that expansion of awareness is quite blissful. But it doesn't have to stop. It can inform the next interaction we have with somebody or the next thing we do. And we can just bring that back and then go on from there. So that's really the value of all of this, is that we're changing the world little by little, moving in the direction of the full moon of awakening, which is wisdom and love, moving in the direction of wisdom and love. And it's not always easy, is it? In fact, it rarely is. But that's why we're here. So, the next move is the glasses moving off the face. And we'll clap our hands one time, 1, 2, 3. And you all know the drill, just to massage your face, whatever feels good. It's just to release the tension that may be in the muscles. There's a lot of muscles in the face. And then loose fists, tap the kidneys. And massage the kidneys. So in doing some of these spaciousness practices with inmates in maximum security prisons, I've heard many times, someone say, the prison disappears. I am not in prison when I'm doing this. And, you know, we all have our own prisons, right? Theirs is more severe, but it's not an escape. It's just getting bigger than that. So, thank you for your practice. And we'll dedicate the merit of this, which is traditional to do in Buddhist practice. May the merit of this practice benefit all sentient beings. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings everywhere be free. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you for your presence, for yourself and for each other. for all of us. And thanks to you on Zoom for attending. And as I said, due to the skill and generosity of Doug Brown, you can review this and the other sessions on the website. Okay? Are we good? Should we ring the gong again? Let's definitely do that.